Hello, welcome back. This is part 2 of my excerpt, which was entitled Loving the Stranger, Scared of Church. If you haven't listened to that one yet, this one may not make as much sense to you, so please go back and listen to part 1. It will be in the description below, the link, and therefore it will be easy for you to find. I was talking about how we are in a situation nowadays where people are more than ever desperate to find a church that they can find, they can call home. But sometimes we as church members are not ready to receive these people. And this part is going to be from the point of view of the rejected person that is really struggling to get into a church, but then go through difficulties and want to run away and never come back. It is entitled, I Stood by the Door. I stood by the door. It sounded ideal. They were together and their joy was so real. A church praising God for all he has done, not ashamed to sing loud, not ashamed to have fun. I heard some laughter and it made me cry. I'm rather confused and I feel so shy. If I open this door that blocks me from the rest, would they be concerned about my spiritual quest? I know a bit about Jesus and I'd love to know more, but will I be someone they would ignore? Perhaps they'll say hi and ask me my name and look through my eyes, discerning my shame. Then they'll turn away and I'll stand alone, trying to be grateful for the love I've been shown. Well, maybe that's better, for I'm really quite scared. I'll have to give answers that I've not prepared. What type of questions will I be asked? Will they want to know all about me and my past? There's a board on the grass saying, all welcome inside, but will I find a true friend in which to confide? Though I stand in the cold with the door tightly closed, my heart is racing and I'm feeling exposed. Am I good enough to join in their song? Will I feel I fit in? Will I really belong? They all know each other. Why should they need me? Is my desperation something they will see? I stood by the door and the preaching began about a Saviour who reached out to every man. Will they come up to me? I'm so scared of rejection. Could I be part of their group, or will they require perfection? I want what they have. I want to feel their peace and talk to God in a way that brings a release. But I'm so uptight because all that I've heard about sowing seeds and spreading the word. Can they cultivate me? I need to be planted. Do they value my soul or just take me for granted? The thought of knowing Jesus really appeals, but do they realize how scary this feels? If I could sneak in, can I sit where I want? Or will I be forced to sit right at the front? If there's a circle of chairs, that would give me a fright. Until I'm used to all this, I want to be out of sight. When the service starts, will there be a cause for new people to stand and receive great applause? And if I feel uneasy once I'm in there and decide to walk out, will everyone stare? Do I need my own songbook? Should I know the Lord's Prayer? Are they all dressed up? Will they judge what I wear? I so want a family who give love without begrudging. And even though they know my past, not a single one is judging. With tears flowing down, I stood by the door, but I couldn't face the stress anymore. I touched the handle, then walked off and cried. Will I ever feel like I belong inside? Thank you for listening to that. If you enjoyed that poem and that subject, please subscribe and press the notification bell and you will get a notification telling you when I've put up my next video. In the meantime, I hope that you are not feeling like that about church and that you are settled in your church. And I would just like to challenge you and myself, because I'm speaking to myself, to look out for somebody on Sunday who you don't know very well. It might not be somebody that's brand new, but just look out for somebody. Ask God to show you the real heart of people, because sometimes people are in church and they're there singing, looking like they're all cool and relaxed, and actually they're on the edge and they're probably on the way out. So ask God to show you so that you can be that real friend. And that would be great. Okay, until I see you again, God bless you. Bye-bye.